that's called Intune.
Right.
So we'll talk about that.
What we're seeing today with Windows Server 2012 is revolutionary. It's not just a couple little fixes, it's a huge release, and it's a huge different experience than what we've had before.
With Server 2012, I think Microsoft has pretty much leveled the field when it comes to hypervisor with virtualization.
Hyper-V Replica now allows us to move virtual machines through both our private and public cloud locations seamlessly while they're live. We're seeing very significant performance improvement across the globe.
Our customers can run applications and services and actually achieve more in their business using the power of Windows Server and System Center together.
I don't see any workloads known to mankind that cannot be ported to a Microsoft platform at this point.
Windows Server 2012 makes my life easier when I don't have to worry about things after hours. Things I know are running, they're solid.
With Windows Server 2012, we don't need to be concerned in the product development team about our maintenance windows.
Active Directory in Windows Server 2012, together with Hyper-V, virtualizing it, it brought so much more security.
With Windows Server 2012, is building a great foundation for the future.
How many people have looked at Windows Server 2012 and its capabilities recently? Okay, a few. Those were not just hyperboles. The major issue, the major advancements in Windows Server 2012 are monumental. There's so many capabilities, we could spend probably 2 days talking about Windows Server 2012 on their own. So I definitely invite you to talk to your partners about Windows Server 2012 and its capabilities. Not only will it provide you great performance, it's going to save you a lot of money. Because the capabilities on virtual networking, failover, and compliance, and management are all built in there, okay? And it will save you money against, one of the things that was mentioned in here is Hyper-V Replica. Hyper-V Replica allows you to do asynchronous replica of your Hyper-V host guests across a wide area network in an asynchronous fashion built into Hyper-V at no cost. Okay? So if you are looking for solutions like VMware's SRM platform, and you go, boy, that's kind of expensive. Hyper-V gives you that out of the box. Okay? You could automate the failover using System Center and orchestration. Our orchestration is System Center, for example. But the great thing about it is it gives you the capabilities out of the box. And it also gives you the capabilities around simplified networking. So we could virtualize the network switches. We have an open API set that different vendors can actually program their, like Riverbed, for example, can program their application to run under Windows Server. Right? Those types of things. We have strong governance and compliance. Server management has been improved tremendously. In the 2008 version, the new Server Manager, for example, you connect one at a time, the machine, do your maintenance, disconnect, connect to another machine. Now with the new Server Manager that's built into Server 2012, you can actually manage multiple servers from one console at one time. So if you have the same operation across 10 servers that you want to provide, you can, or act on, you can do that right out. Yeah, so we've enhanced the clustering capabilities. So we have something called live migration, and you could put, if you want to do maintenance, you could fail over to another device, do your maintenance, and then move it back. So we have that capability live. The great thing about Windows Server 2012 with the new version of Hyper-V is that we have a shared nothing capability. So if you want to have that kind of capability without having a back-end SAN to handle that, you could do that without having a shared storage environment. Great money saving. So when you think about it, if everybody wants, especially in branch office environments, if you want to provide a resilient server platform in a branch office, but you don't want to put a SAN in, that costs money, right? And maintenance and so forth. You could create Hyper-V deployment, cluster them together without having a shared SAN and have that live migration go over, for those servers. So a lot of capabilities. You can replicate using Hyper-V Replica if you want to have a DR scenario as well. There's a lot of ways to do it. Okay? Automation is becoming really, really big. So one of the key aspects of System Center is a product called Orchestrator. This is our automation tool. You could automate runbooks. You could automate any tasks. You could create PowerShell scripts and run them through Orchestrator. Orchestrator could not only run on the server, but it's great for clients too. So if something happens, the ops manager alerts a operator that something's happened to a server, and you want to be able to automate the process of fixing that, you can open a trouble ticket